Which were the most epic moments from Miraculous Ladybug Season 6 till this point? Let's relive some of the most impactful, thrilling, and exciting scenes. In this video, I gathered the best 10 moments until now, perfect for those who love theories, surprises, and a real character development. Hey beautiful people, I'm Julie, and in 10th place, I couldn't let Adrien and Marinette out, right? From the beginning of the Miraculous Ladybug back in 2016, every fan dreamed of this moment. Who would have thought that it would take a whole decade for that to happen? Cause like every time they kissed, they were as Ladybug and Cat Noir, and it always was an accidental kiss or because some akumatized influenced them, like in Dark Cupid and Oblivio. Not this time was different. Finally, they truly kissed, and they did it repeatedly. And this is really good. After so much sailing, we deserve that. Everyone freaked out, screaming on the screen. Adrien lives, and we live for these moments. Number 9, one of the coolest moments in the show was at the beginning of the episode Revelator, where we see the heroes of Paris detransforming at the same time, little by little. But because Ladybug was motivating everyone to not give up and keep focused, everyone managed to revert back, showing us that now all heroes of Paris have grown, and that the Miraculous recognized that in the kids. And it was about time that happened, because it wasn't fair for Ladybug and Cat Noir to be the only ones to get a power up. And let's be honest, call the group the Miraculous was a real gift to the fans, right? They really delivered a huge tribute for us who follow the show since the beginnings. It was like, you're part of that too. I like it a lot, even though I find that name cliche. What about you guys? What do you think about the new name for the heroes team? The 8th place is totally dedicated to Cat Noir, who finally got his own miraculous power. And it was in the episode Revelator where he got it. Cat Noir's miraculous powers allow him to destroy anything created by the akumatized, including things like memories or visions, just like we saw him use that on Rena Rouge and erase the memories of what she saw in that sphere. And dude, I hope this power is used more times in the future, mostly to see Cat Noir being stronger, right? And as the series always portrayed Ladybug and Cat Noir as the personification of Yin Yang, it's fair that he gets his own miraculous power too. 7. Can you believe that split second of a scene made the whole fandom create a lot of theories about the new couple in the series? That's right, and that happened in the episode Daddy Cop, with Zoe raising Sabrina up with a wink during a group hug. And although it seems so out of the blue for some people, it kinda makes sense, right? Both have suffered in Chloe's hands, so it's natural that both would support each other. And dude, that was right under our noses this whole time. In the series opening, we see Vesperia cited by Miss Hound, and in the final credits of every episode, when they show each couple side by side, they're there too. But here's the thing, will they be really partners or just really close friends? What I really want for Zoe is that someone could relate with her feelings, you know? Because the last person that Zoe fell in love was Marinette, but she gave her heart to another person. Anyway, I just think that we could see this romance happening in the future. I'm kinda already shipping them. What about you? Do you see them together? Leave a like if so. This way I know that many of you guys support her and think they work as a couple. And number 6, dude, what about the letter that Gabriel left to Adrien? You know that he basically asked his own son to take the Miraculous from Ladybug and Cat Noir in order to achieve his absolute wish and thus bring Emily back. Like, even after he died, he keeps being a pain in the ass. And the craziest part is that this reignited the old theory that roamed the fandom since Cat Blank. Maybe Adrien will become a villain someday. A lot of people think so, and honestly, I would really like that to happen. Imagine how impactful it would be. It would be a major shock and would still give a more mature tone to the series, taking away some of the childish aspects of this. Adrien filled with pain, guilt, and confusion following his dad's steps. That would be really intense, most for Marinette. Imagine how her mind would get confused after all that. If this isn't in the season, who knows if it isn't in the second one. Dear Zach, do not disappoint me. Number 5, The Ruler was, without a doubt, one of the most thrilling episodes so far, especially because it touches such a delicate theme: homophobia, discrimination. Cheryl, Nathaniel's mother, attitudes like rejecting his comics that romanticize two male knights can be seen as her denying her son is bisexual or gay. I say bisexual because he liked Marinette in the past. It was painful but really important to approach this matter in such an honest way. And seeing Mark supporting Nathaniel was amazing, mostly because the series gave an idea that they are together for some time now. But that also made us realize that the redhead didn't open up to his parents yet. So much that Shiro called Mark a friend and not boyfriend or something like that. I hope this reveal happens soon because now we know that Shiro will support her son from now on. And number 4, one of the heaviest scenes from Revelator is when Rena Rouge ends up going against Ladybug. This is because unwillingly Alya took the sphere from Ladybug, the one who would reveal a dark secret. Monarch was Gabriel Agreste all along, something that only Nathalie, Tsurugi, Kagami, Felix, and Marinette knew of. And the problem with that, Alya hates lies, more if they come from her best friend. So her reaction was a big one. And dude, it hurt to see that the way she looked at Marinette, it was like a knife to her heart and a punch in our faces. I get it that Alya felt betrayed, but come on, she could have just thought about it and realized that keeping this a secret wasn't Marinette's choice, but actually Gabriel's. He made her mind about it, and she was just a teenager in love. At this moment, Alya was cold-blooded, and I think that's really unfair. Number 3, and here we go guys, we arrived on our top 3. Think you can guess which moments I'll rank now? Which will take the first place? If you want to, you can comment your guesses down below. So in third place, we have the revelation that Nathalie is a part of the so-said secret society, shown in the final credits of the episode El Toro de Piedra. And that caught fans by surprise. A lot of people were shocked because even though it was just a flashback, we know that because of the clothes she's wearing, probably back from season 5, no one expected that she was involved with this dark side for such a long time. Like, after everything that happened to Gabriel, the things that she threw in his face and still was against him, we expected that she had left this life behind, right? But no, and to make things even crazier, some people are saying that this so-called Nathalie is actually Lyra Rossi in disguise because of a pin that she wears in the scene, a pin that looks a lot like the butterfly one, the same one stolen by Lila. That means this Nathalie we see in the scene could be actually Lila using the chameleon powers to pretend she's Nathalie and get a hold of the secret society plans. Mystery locked behind mysteries. Maybe a plot twist is coming? I really think so. In second place, the fight against Quinta. And dude, this episode was simply amazing. And still, it referenced the battle against Tormenta back in the very first episode in the whole series. Something I found really cool, and this is something I had already theorized a few months back, but even though I knew this episode was going to be like that, it surprised me anyway in many forms. The choreography of the fights are really well made, the scenery was impeccable, everything was so well thought, and now we get why this episode took so long to release. Of course, we are tired to see Aurora being acclimatized once again. I mean, this girl can't get a day off. But I need to say that the episode was simply cinema. It had emotion, it had adrenaline, it had drama, and even though they reused the villain, they were able to deliver everything. And still, they redesigned Quintermensa's outfit, which was 10 out of 10. Let the drum roll, and the first place that takes the spot of the best moment in season 6 so far is Juleica cool Rose moments, the fight against El Toro de Piedra. The episode was amazing from start to finish, so much that I had to quote it twice in this list. Besides that, it confirmed Juleica and Rose being girlfriends, and not just girlfriends. Yes guys, it's real and it happened in front of us. Though a really cute kiss. And the scene of them two is really cute and important, making clear that they always loved each other. But it doesn't stop there. While a heated battle involving Ladybug, Cat Noir, and Minotaurus against the Kumatais, Juleica needed to improvise a solo that gave me goosebumps. Her music, calm and boosted by the feelings, created a beautiful contrast with the chaos of the fight. Instead of hearing screams, noises, and rumbling, we only saw the heroes giving their everything to defeat El Toro de Piedra, with Juleica's serene melody in the background. Besides that, her music talks about admiring someone for their feats and qualities, exactly the opposite of what Ivan's father was for his son at the moment, since Raoul still behaved like a criminal out of the cell. If I could, I would spend hours talking about the scene alone, really, but to summarize it, it was the perfect balance between action and emotion, art, cinema. But with that, I conclude my top 10 of the best moments in Season 6 of Miraculous Ladybug so far, and now I want to hear your top 10. Tell me and don't be embarrassed about it. Share this video with friends and family so they can be updated in Miraculous Ladybug too. Thank you a lot for watching this video till here, and hasta la vista!